So I got a comment asking about what Luka knows and what he was planning to do with Ladybug's earrings when Marinette approached him for help. I thought about this and I soon realized the only reason why Luka would have asked for her earrings, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So listen carefully as we flow together. First of all, we all know that Luka is the only one right now who knows that Ladybug is Marinette and that Cat Noir is Adrien, right? Secondly, Luka is aware that Ladybug must never know Cat Noir's secret identity, just as Cat Noir must never find out Ladybug's secret identity. Thirdly, Adrien is now certain that Luka knows that he is Cat Noir. Again, Adrien also knows that Luka knows Ladybug's real identity too. Now that these facts have been established, let's skip to the main mystery. So why did Luka ask for Ladybug's Miraculous when she told him the truth about Monarch? What was he planning to do with her earrings? Now listen, Luka was going to transform into Luka Bug, then fly all the way back to Paris to meet Adrien. He was going to tell Adrien the truth, and I'm just going to say it as Luka Bug would have said it, standing face to face with Adrien. Adrien, Ladybug lied to you and the whole world about your father being a hero. The truth is that your father was Monarch. The only reason why Ladybug lied was because she made a promise to your father, Monarch, to keep the truth from you. Your father wanted you to remember him as a good guy, which he wasn't. Ladybug has been carrying a huge burden all this while. She couldn't take it anymore, and that's why she came to me. She told me everything. With this reveal, of course you know, Adrien would probably break down in shock. Now it's possible Adrien gets angry, like really angry, but not totally at Ladybug, but also at Nathalie for being in on it the whole time, but kept silent. However, more intensely, he is angry at himself for failing to realize that his father was Monarch, even though they lived together under the same roof. How couldn't he see it? His own father was the reason why the people of Paris had to suffer for so long. So this anger or intense sadness could trigger an akumatization, and this is where Luka comes in. You know how eloquent Luka can be when it comes to giving a great speech or advice. It's such an excellent trait he possesses. Luka would definitely try talking to Adrien so he could reject the Akuma. However, if that pep talk doesn't work on Adrien, then Ladybug's earrings would come into play. So the whole point and summary of all these things I have been babbling about is this. Ladybug cannot face Adrien when she tells him the truth. Ladybug would be so emotional and she's bound to make a mistake just like she almost did in this scene, although she was held back by Kagami. If Ladybug faces Adrien at the moment of truth, she is bound to reveal her identity as Marinette. Yes, she is that unstable. This cannot happen as long as Lila is still undefeated. Lila can never know that Ladybug is Marinette, because Lila would definitely take the upper advantage. Secondly, Ladybug cannot defeat and akumatized Adrien while she is still in a state of guilt. This is Adrien, the love of her life, in so much pain, now akumatized because of her stupid, senseless lies. Ladybug won't be able to concentrate in a battle such as this. Besides, Lila, now in control of Adrien, would definitely spin things out of proportion by adding more fuel to the fire. Remember that Lila too knows that Ladybug lied to the whole world about Monarch. This is why Luka wanted her earrings. He would be the one to tell Adrien the truth, and he is the only one to battle Adrien if he gets akumatized. He is the only one that could get through to Adrien in that state, the only one Adrien could listen to. Adrien would have listened to Marinette too, but as we all know, Marinette is just as guilty as Ladybug. As Luka Bug, he would need to do the lucky charm, de-evilize the Akuma, and repair all damages caused during the battle with akumatized Adrien with the miraculous Ladybug. And when Adrien finally calms down and gets over everything, Ladybug can personally apologize to him and the whole city of Paris. And this is how Luka would have solved the problem without Ladybug's secret identity being compromised. However, there is another big problem to look out for. Nathalie. Would she sit still after her image has been ruined before Adrien as Monarch's accomplice? She might want to get back at Ladybug for not keeping her mouth shut. She might not want to go down alone. If Adrien doesn't forgive her, then Nathalie could really turn evil again. She could be the one to expose Ladybug's identity as Marinette to Adrien, just to get back at her. However, would Nathalie be that petty? At this point, I'm not sure if Nathalie is still the good guy anymore. Therefore, Marinette could still be in a whole lot of trouble. That's it, guys. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Until next time.